Normalcy returning to Spaintown. Cow thief battered in Mandeville. 3 shot in drive-by shooting. Businessman shot and killed in Runaway Bay, St. Anne. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. The Jamaica Constabulary Force said normalcy is gradually returning to St. Catherine historic capital Spanish Town, even as law enforcement remains watchful in the region following the shooting death of an alleged Klansman gang member. Sheldon Walters, also known as Termite, was reportedly shot dead in the Top Banks neighborhood of Spanish Town last Friday. Members of the St. Catherine North Police Division shot the accused gang boss, who allegedly commanded the Top Bank faction of the remains of the Klansman gang's Wandon faction. And since Walters' death, the region has been tense with police reporting several threats of revenge from gang members. However, in a Monday statement, the JCF stated that while it remains a strong presence in the St. Catherine North Division, Superintendent of Police Hopton Nicholson's visit to the impacted region on Monday revealed signs of regularity among commuters and businesses. And as the controversy over whether Paula Llewellyn can return to the position of Director of Public Prosecution heats up, more legal professionals are pressing the government to appoint a permanent director to replace her. Claudia Thompson, Senior Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, was named the interim DPP on Monday, while the government appeals the Constitutional Court's verdict from last Friday. Ms. Llewellyn had told the Attorney General that she was unable to carry out her office obligation at this time, owing to the ambiguity and uncertainty created by the Constitutional Court's decision. The full court had ruled down provisions of the constitutional revision to prolong her tenure as DPP, causing a tempest about her standing as the island's chief prosecutor. Approximately 20 young people were presented with the 2023 Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence for Achievements in various fields during a ceremony which was held on Saturday on the lawns of Jamaica House. Awards were presented in the categories of sports, agriculture, youth development practitioner, youth service organization, arts and culture, academics, leadership, journalism, social media influencer, entrepreneurship, nation building, international achievement, innovation in science and technology, and environmental protection. Prime Minister Andrew Holness in his address said the event was an opportunity to celebrate the remarkable gains that Jamaica has made in youth development. The Prime Minister with a swag also highlighted the removal of the requirements for guarantors when applying for a loan through the Student Loans Bureau. And this year, 4,000 Jamaican students who rely on the student loan will not have to face that obstacle anymore, he stated. And that means the female students won't need any books to pay their school fees. A man who reportedly used a water bottle to hit a woman in her face after she refused his demand for extortion money in Spanish Town, St. Catherine last month has been granted $200,000 bail. The accused, Cedric Brooks, was warned to stay away from the complainant as part of his bail condition, and the incident occurred when Brooks appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court last Thursday. He is charged with assault, occasioning bodily harm, and demanding money by menace. And in offering Brooks bail, Senior Parish Judge Desiree Alien ordered that he report to the Spanish Town Police Station twice weekly. And the case is to be mentioned next on July 15 of 2024. And according to allegations that were outlined in court on March 3rd of 2024, the woman was seated in a public passenger vehicle when Brooks approached her and demanded money. The complainant did not comply with Brooks' demand, which reportedly infuriated him and resulted in him using a water bottle to hit her in the face. The woman later reported the matter to the police, and after she pointed out Brooks to law enforcers, he was arrested and subsequently charged. A man accused of attempting to steal 2 cows was hospitalized after being beaten, tied to the animal, and hauled along the Winston Jones Highway in Mandeville yesterday morning. And according to reports, the man was apprehended by a group of people shortly after 9 a.m. after being observed with 2 cows thought to have been stolen. The individual was captured by the group and brought through Marshall's Pen onto the Winston Jones Highway, where he was alleged to be roped to the animals and hauled many meters. Police had to rescue the man and then transport him to hospital. A licensed firearm holder was charged with the wounding of a man during an argument on Berkeley Avenue in Kingston last month, February 19. Charged with wounding with intent and using a firearm to commit an offense is 44-year-old Raymond McPherson, a haulage contractor of Berkeley Avenue. Reports from the Elliston Road Police are that about 8:10, the complainant went to the address on Berkeley Avenue to deliver items when McPherson's vehicle was blocking the path. An argument developed between the men when McPherson allegedly pulled a firearm and shot the complainant twice. The man was assisted to hospital where he was treated. An investigation into the incident was launched and Max Ferguson was subsequently arrested and charged after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. A court date is now being finalized. A businessman was shot and killed at his establishment in Runaway Bay, St. Anne yesterday. Police have identified the deceased as 36-year-old Dwayne Wilson, otherwise called Baghdad or Chris of Runaway Bay in the parish. Reports from the Runaway Bay police are that about 3:25 in the morning, Wilson was at his establishment when a gunman came up to the window on the building and opened gunfire at him. An alarm was raised by residents and the police responded. On arrival of the lawmen, Wilson was seen inside his establishment with gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Meanwhile, 3 persons suffered gunshot wounds in a drive-by shooting at Burnshop Square in Lawrence Tavern in St. Andrew yesterday morning. Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips, acting head of Area 5 Police, said St. Andrew North Police are investigating the incident, which occurred approximately 8 a.m. The men were transported to hospital. On to sports, Akeem Blake placed third in the men's 100 meters at Saturday's opening Wonder Diamond League meet in China, running a season's best 10.20 seconds, the best finish by a Jamaican in the event. And after failing to finish the race in his previous appearance at that stadium, Blake put in a credible effort to finish behind American Christian Coleman, who did a time of 10.13 seconds, and Fred Curley 10.17 seconds. National champion Rohan Watson was fourth in a season's best 10.27 seconds, and former world champion Johan Blake ninth in 10.43. Olympic champion Hansley Parchment, he failed to recover from a slow start and finished 6th in the 110 meters hurdle in 13.33 seconds. Orlando Bennett was 8th in 13.58 seconds, as American Daniel Roberts won in a world-leading 13.11 seconds, beating his compatriot Cordell Tinch 13.16 seconds. And in Premier League, Tivoli Gardens came from a goal down to earn a 1-all score against Waterhouse in the first leg of their quarterfinal encounter in the Ray and Neville Jamaica Premier League playoff at Sabina Park on Monday. While in the other game, Portmore and Annett Gardens also drew 1-1 in their game as well. And the return games will be this Sunday: win and you stay, lose and you go home. NBA New York Knicks are 2 games up after beating the 76ers 104-101 last night, while Miami Heat are 1-0 down and will face Boston tonight. And don't forget, the best news and sports takes place on this station. If you ever miss the news, please go to YouTube, type in Jamerican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. That's news and sports on your favorite radio station. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.